Hi, it's almost February, which means it's time for a new palette rotation. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping in. I sure appreciate it. And today I finally get to share a new palette rotation because February is just a couple days away, and I'm so excited because I'll be honest, I am burnt out on my winter palette rotation because that went on for 2 whole months. That rotation carried me December and January, but now we're moving into February and I am craving berry tones, purples, pinks, reds, mauves. I'm feeling it. And in my brain, when I think of February, I think of Valentine's Day, and February and Valentine's Day colors are berries, pinks, reds, purples. So I'm so excited. I'm finally rolling into a palette rotation that I'm actually craving the colors for. And naturally, of course, I don't have those colors on my eyes. Today I'm wearing the AlterEgo Goddess palette. It is so pretty. Like, look at that gold sparkle. Anyways, moving on. I will link everything I am wearing down below, of course. But today I just want to talk about these palettes that have my heart for February. And I do want to tell you, it is Natasha Denona heavy unintentionally. I did not mean to go Natasha Denona heavy, but that's just how the game rolled. So I have 9 palettes in front of me. I know, odd number, right? 9 palettes. Why not 8? Why not 10? Because I have 9. So let's look at them. Okay, so first up here, I have the Jingle On palette from ColourPop. This was part of their holiday collection this year, but look at those cranberry tones. Like, hello. I mean, these are the tones I am craving and screaming for. So I thought instead of just putting these away because the holiday is over, these tones fit for my personal theme of February. So this little guy is going to stay out through that month. These colors are just so pretty. And I think a couple of the shades in here are like Cranberry Punch, Very Merry. They have that purpley tone that I'm looking for. Next up is another holiday palette from Tarte. I can't get over these tones. I keep using this palette. I keep wanting to use these palettes. And I think the tones are just on point to carry me through February. So we do have the Tarte Honeysuckle palette. I'm sorry for all the fingerprints. I can't avoid that. I tried to clean it, and in the process of cleaning, I made it worse. But here is the color story and the color scheme. Again, it's neutrals with golds and berry tones. We've got some purples. We've got some like deep plummy colors. This blush right here is absolutely stunning and goes with this color story so well. So I'm really enjoying this palette and I can't seem to put it away. I don't want to put it away and the tones fit, so we're keeping her. Next up here, this is the Morphe 9V Vintage Rose palette. Vintage Rose, I mean, come on. I'm not a fan of the packaging. It is hard to get open, but these tones, y'all, these tones are perfect for what I'm looking for right now. I will say that a couple of these colors don't necessarily correlate to like the pan color. Like, I will say though that this one right here has a beautiful pink and purple reflect. Let's go ahead and swatch this. This one right here, to me, isn't quite the pan color, but it is stunning nonetheless. So here's that white shimmer. So you can see it's kind of got like a pinky purple undertone to it. So it's a perfect fit for that palette and it's just a gorgeous color. And here is that. So to me, that is a pink, a more vibrant pink than what I'm picking up in the pan. That's this shade right here. Maybe not to you guys, but to me, it's not the color I'm usually expecting when I grab it. It has this stunning purple, or excuse me, purple. I have purple on the brain. It has a gold shift to it. So even though it's not exactly what I picture grabbing from the pan, it is a stunning color nonetheless. And I love that gold shift. I'm a gold girly, so I love this color. I love this palette. Perfect. Okay, so next up is another one that I also had in my winter rotation, but I only used maybe like 3 times. So I don't feel like I'm quite done with it. Plus the tones still kind of fit for me. And this is Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. I don't think I'm quite done with this palette yet. You do have some like nice pinky tones in this column over here. Of course, you've got your neutrals. You've got like this really light taupey color, if you will. And then of course you have a column over here that's got more of like your like deeper purples. It's not quite as like vibrant pink as this side. It is like a pinky purple. So I still feel like I can get some use out of this for the month of February because I didn't use it as much in the winter rotation as I intended. But we can use her now. Okay, so next up here, I have the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. I think this palette is kind of perfect for this time of year. They're very springy, pinky colors. So you do have some neutral browns in here. You do have your little like pop of a coppery, goldish color. It's definitely more coppery than gold. But, and you do have, you know, these lighter white sparkly tones I told you about in the Morphe palette that I really love this time of year. This is like a beautiful pearlescent shade. This one is definitely more of a gold versus this one's more of a copper. But these pinky purpley tones right in here is what calls to me for the Valentine's Day scheme. So I do like to use this one this time of year, and we'll probably see her again more in the like spring, like March and April. But I do like to pull this one out for this time of year for just that middle section of those pinky purples. Okay, and my last 4 palettes for Valentine's Day are Natasha Denona. First one I have here, I do apologize. I don't think you can get this one anymore, but maybe if you have it, I'm encouraging you to go pull it out of your stash to use it. It is the Peak palette. This is one of her 5 pans. I do believe this was a BoxyCharm or Ipsy exclusive. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I do believe that is accurate. But so, like I said, I don't think you can get this one anymore. If you can, I highly recommend it. It is such a beautiful color scheme, and I don't know how much more perfect it can get for Valentine's Day. You've got a red, you've got a pinky purple, you've got that sparkly white. To me, it's just like the perfect little Valentine's Day palette. Now, I will say, I did use this recently because I did a whole week of Natasha Denona palettes on my Instagram, and this one at the time pulled super, super peach on me, which... it does look kind of peach here, does it not? So to me, in this palette, when you look at it close, to me, it's more of like a pinky purpley color. But when I swatch it, it definitely comes out more peach. Am I crazy? I mean, it's kind of like a peach. Like, look at that. That is definitely peach. My lights are not washing that out because it definitely came up peach when I made an eye look with this. I don't remember it turning peach the first time I used it, but to me, this definitely looks like a pinky purple and it's coming out peach. Maybe that's a skin tone thing. If you have this palette, how does this shade come out for you? I am curious. It's not going to deter me from using this palette for Valentine's Day, but I just find that so crazy that it looks so different to me. How does it come out on your eyes? So this next one, a lot of people don't typically gravitate towards this in the month of February. I guess a lot of people see this as a fall palette. This is brand new to me in my collection, but it's got a lot of those tones that I'm looking for this time of year. So this is the My Dream palette, and like I said, I am just after those purpley berry tones, and I'm a sucker for a gold, and there's some, like, to me, overall, this is a pretty neutral palette, but you do got those like beautiful pops of purple, and this down here is a duochrome or multi-chrome. I think it's a duo. I don't know if I can quite catch that, but it's like purple in one shot and then like green in another. There we go. So that's fun. I actually haven't used that color yet, but these purples over here and this like pinky purple, they just call to me right now. This one has also been a very popular palette, but I feel like this is the perfect time to use it, and it is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, because this has those pinky tones in it. It's pink. I mean, you can definitely get a smoky or neutral look out of it, of course, but you've got this like pinky purple shift here. You've got these peachy pinks. You've got this pink-ish color right here. So I just kind of feel like this would be a fantastic palette to use this time of year. Of course, it is I Need a Nude, so it's very neutral, but I just feel like these colors would do excellent this time of year, so this is definitely in my February rotation as well. And last but not least, it is also my newest Natasha Denona palette and my newest palette in general. And this is, I got it because it had been on my wish list for a while because, again, I'm so attracted to these tones right now. And then Natasha Denona had a sale on her website, and I couldn't say no to a sale, so I picked it up, and I have not used it. It's so brand new, but it is the Retro palette. Like, my heart flutters when I open this. Look at this. This is a completely untouched palette. Look at this. I haven't swatched it. I haven't touched it. It is so freaking pretty, but these are the tones that my heart and soul are screaming for right now. You've got the purples, you've got these deep mauve-y colors. Like, I am so attracted to this color and this color, so I know that the first look I do with it is gonna have this and this in it. I cannot wait to dig into this. This will probably be the first one I kick off February with, because this is the one I'm most excited to dig into. But I know I'm going to use the heck out of it for the month of February, and I am just super duper excited. Okay, and that's it, my friends. Thank you so much. I hope I've inspired you to dig out some pretty February Valentine's Day color schemes to play with, and I just really appreciate you guys hanging out and watching to the end, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!